Alright, I think we should make a visual novel. What do you think? Today we are working with audio. I have gone to, hold tight. If you're familiar with the board game series, this is the free music pack that we used from last time. It's pretty solid, so I'm going to recommend it again. I will leave this link in the description. If you have music that you would prefer to use, by all means. I'm just using this because it's free, it's on itch, it's easily available. I have downloaded 2 tracks. It's Hit Me Up. See if I can even find them. I think I did all the good vibe ones because that felt visual novel-y to me. I did Hit Me Up and I did Life is Full of Joy. I downloaded those and I put them in my Godot project. Let me show you. Bam, both of them are right there. Highlight them. Do you see where it says loop mode? Tell it to loop forward. I don't know what detect from wave really even does. I don't think it detects anything from wave. But if you don't set them to loop forward, there's a possibility that they'll get to the end and just stop. So that's an important step. Dialogic's audio handling actually is pretty good. I'm going to go to timeline 1. I clicked Dialogic to get there, timeline 1. And then right here at the beginning, under audio, see where it says audio? Drag it in. Play. I don't know which one I went first. Let's start here, I guess. And I'm going to set it to the music channel. All right, so click play timeline. Sounds great. I turned that down in OBS for you because I'm scared to death that that's going to blow somebody out. But I mean, there it is. I'll see you next week. Just kidding. In the other girls' timelines, just to prove that we can, I'm going to put the other piece. So I drug in I said, I want to call this a node. I know it's not. I drug in a play command. And then I put LJ tell D&B wave here. And I'm going to put it on the music channel. I'm going to do that for all 3 of these Margie, Jenny, Taylor wave or timelines. Jenny. Oh, that needs to go at the top. Actually, it probably needs to go up there. Click on timeline 1, then play. Alright, we're hanging out with Gumpo. Let's go see Taylor. That's pretty smooth. One thing you could do if you wanted to. See where I'm on timeline 1? Click play. This little arrow. You can set a fade length. Bring this audio down and the next audio up. Like if I make it, I'll make it 10 seconds. Let's make it 1 second. That's pretty. Yeah. That's pretty good. It'll sound just a little slicker when we go to the next scene. I'll show you. That wasn't bad. That ain't even bad. I like to, in my games, make it so that the user can turn the audio on and off. Maybe they're in a place where they can't listen to music right now. Maybe they just don't want to. So I'm going to go to variables. And this was the new variable symbol, right? Yeah, the little X. I'm going to call this audio on. And it is not a string. It is a bool. And by default, I'm going to put it on. Let's go back to our start screen. This start button, I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to make the text space audio. Oh my goodness. Space on space. Nailed it. It thinks that it's going to run the same code as start. I don't want it to, so I have to come over here to the node tab, disconnect this, Yes, I'm totally sure. And reconnect it. Whoa! Let's call that audio button. Let's call it that. And now the function will be named something nicer. Cool. And Godot gives me with this function. So if click button, turn audio off. If click button again, turn audio on. Extremely easy logic gate. If we got to talk to DLogic, we've got to find its variable, and we called it audio on. If that's true, and we click this button, we got to turn it to false. DIO on equals false. I also want to change the text on the button. So we got to define the button. Let me drag, control, drop, nailed it. So audio.text equals, and we got to put the space. So I'm going to call this audio on. Because I want the user to go, oh, I'd like the audio on, and click it. Not print. Elif. Otherwise, if the audio is already off, audio on equals true. So if it's off, turn it. What have I done? Hold on. That needs to be audio on double equals false. Heaven help if a program would figure out how to change its own variable names. Okay. So if it's false, change it to true. And we got to change the button text. Audio.text equals space audio off. Nailed it. So let's just prove love is real. This will not actually do anything besides flip a bool. But we can at least see that the text changes. Love that title so much. Yeah, look at it go. Okay. So let's make this actually do something. Come back into DLogic. DLogic has, it's called a condition, and it's right there under flow. Let's put a condition in. If audio on is true, that's how DLogic says true, play this sound. Otherwise, it won't play anything. Easy. The only not easy thing about it is you actually do have to go in now to all of your timelines and set the same thing up. So audio on, whoop, does equal true. Play that. I feel like this should go at the beginning. If audio on is true, play that. Jenny. If audio on is true, play that. I guess that's the one downside to this is technically called block coding, is that there's no copy paste. Okay, sorry for that weird cut. And you know what I've realized? The game starts with the audio on, right? And the button needs to say audio off. Otherwise, it's very confusing. So let's try it. I'm the user. I hear all of this sound and I'm like, oh, I want it off, so I'm going to click it. And now it's off. And let's start. And it's off. Let's try it again, just to make sure. I'm the user. I am so into this music, and I hit start. It works. It works. Okay. So when you were in DLogic, or when you were watching me use Geologic, you probably picked up on something. I definitely saw it. It also does sound effects. So when I was searching for sound effects for this, I found Film Cal Royalty Free Sound Effects Library Volume 4. I will leave this for you in the description, and this is what I downloaded. I have imported and will be using the party honk noise. While I was searching, I'm not going to be using this, but I thought this was super cool. Super Dialogue Audio Pack, and it's got, you know, grunts and shouts and all of that. Have you ever played Fire Emblem, and whenever you're going through the dialogue that's not voiced, they're like, ooh, ooh. That's what this is. I thought this was super cool. If you're making a visual novel, I could see this being really useful. But I'm going to use the party horn sound effect. I have it loaded right there, party honk. So when Gumpo delivers his iconic line, "It me, Gumpo," if the sound is on, I should have put a condition first. If audio on, yep, play, sound effect on one shot, because it's only going to play one time. Heaven help you, you are not going to sit there and go, did you notice I didn't set the looping on this? I don't want it to loop. Do I? No. But now, remember the beginning of this when I said I didn't have a 60-page lore document in me? It's because I'm a feral idiot that makes this kind of stuff. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I want to hear it again. Phoenix Wright, who is she? We have Gumpo. Okay. I'm gonna cut it here. You have an excellent one. Take it easy. I guess I'll see you again next week if I didn't totally turn you off with Gumpo party honking. Hey, real quick before you scoot, I am on buymeacoffee.com. It's kind of like Ko-Fi and Patreon together. If you found this video helpful or useful, I would appreciate you coming over here and checking this out. If you are willing or able, you can donate on this page.